What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is the Event Boxing Show. Please subscribe, smash the like button, comment, share my video. So let's get to it. As we all know, the latest in the boxing world, uh, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Sweet Cheeks Plant um, had their press conference interview yesterday, and it was Havik. It was a crazy show, and it was back and forth, smack talk. But more so by Caleb Plant. And I truly believe he deserves, getting shoved and getting, bitch slapped by Canelo Alvarez because, the dude's been talking a lot. He's behind Twitter, even though he stood behind, what he had to say at the podium, at the press conference and whatnot. Bitching and moaning and complaining. And, he keeps bringing up, we all understand, and, my heart goes out to his mom and to his daughter. Um, that's a very sensitive subject. And my blessings, for his entire family. You know, um, but this is a fight that's gonna happen regardless on November 6th, and regardless of whatever, it's only him and Canelo. You can't bring in, his sub story and whatnot, because this is a fight. I mean, Canelo came up, from a uh, very poor childhood himself. Selling ice cream on the streets of Mexico, candy and whatnot. He came from the mud also, but we don't hear Canelo complaining and bringing up his sob story, and Caleb, Caleb, it seems like the man is just complaining a lot. He's acting very diva-ish, and and obviously Canelo, is not gonna have it. He's not gonna take it, and that's why he pushed him. Plus, he called him a motherfucker, which in Spanish, in the Mexican culture, uh, motherfucker means basically fuck your mom, bitch, and you know that's why Canelo told him also fuck your mother too. But that's after, I think that was before he pushed him. So right after that, he pushed him. They got into a little scuffle, and Caleb Plant walks forward towards Canelo and proceeds to try to slap him. But Canelo, uh, he slips back, but Caleb Sweet Cheeks still manages to touch Canelo's face with his fingers. And a lot of people, a lot of so-called boxing experts, boxing analysts on YouTube. Y'all know who you are, man. Stop playing. Y'all don't know nothing about boxing. Let the real boxing experts, you know, take this, take this event, into what we know what it is, how it is. So he basically touched him with his fingers. He didn't slap him. A slap is with the palm of your hand. And Canelo got the best of the exchange. And he basically pimp, bitch, slapped the hell out of Caleb Sweet Cheeks Plant. Because believe me, come November 6th, he will get his ass clapped by Canelo Alvarez. You like it or not, a lot of haters, a lot of naysayers on all these social media platforms, um, stating that that Caleb Plant is like Mayweather. He's the next Money May, He's gonna walk all over Canelo. Um, but the resume speaks for itself. And I know a lot of people are gonna argue against, oh, who has Canelo fought? Who has he fought? Well, he fought Money May himself. Not a lot of people gets the chance or ever got the chance, the opportunity to fight a fighter like Floyd Money Mayweather. And Canelo Alvarez, at the tender age of 23 years old, he was chosen by Floyd, to fight him. And unfortunately, he came up short. But he learned, he bounced back, and he became a better boxer. And there's also people saying, well, Canelo told Boo Boo Andrade's, motherfucker. Okay, but why does Boo Boo Andrade go into the into the post press conference while Canelo is speaking? That's very disrespectful, especially for a traditional, old school Mexican, a guy such as Canelo. And, Canelo is very prideful. He's a very prideful Mexicano, very prideful Mexican, very prideful Latino. Um, so obviously, Canelo's going to react back with, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you want payday? You want payday? I know that. I know that. Yeah, in all his rights. Canelo has the right to tell him whatever the hell he wants because Bubu Andrade was disrespectful in going into that uh, post press conference. And you have Canelo's wife there, his kids, his family, his friends, his circle, his trainer, his manager, promoter, whatnot. And you don't go, right after the dude had just fought, one of the toughest fights of his career against Billy Joe Saunders, and you go over there, try to call him out, try to rough him up into a fight. Man, you gotta wait till after the man speaks, conducts his interviews, his press conferences, etc., etc. Then after, you know, bring it out to the light, you know. And not only that, Canelo said, your resume doesn't speak volumes for you to be able to fight me. Keep fighting, keep fighting. He even told them, yeah, you're a good fighter, but keep fighting, work your way up. Keep fighting, and you know, but you can't be calling out a man like that, especially Canelo Alvarez. And that's why Canelo told him, motherfucker, because that to Canelo was very disrespectful for him to just walk in there like, oh, like put the light on me. The light was on Canelo. That was a special win, one of the biggest fights of his career. So that's why he said what he said in his own right. Another one with the Golden Child, Daniel Jacobs. A lot of fake, fake, fake YouTube channels, platforms saying that Canelo told the Golden Child, Danny Jacobs, chinga tu madre, which means motherfucker in English. Yes, he fucking did. But he only told him that right after Danny Jacobs, the Golden Child, told Canelo, fuck that motherfucker. He told the interviewer that. He told him, fuck that motherfucker. And Canelo, if you see that whole weigh-in leading up to the matchup, Canelo never said a word. Canelo never told anything. He showed him respect throughout the whole press conferences and everything. And Daniel Jacobs decides to call him a motherfucker. Say, fuck that motherfucker. And Danny Jacobs claims because Canelo got in his face. Well, yeah, Canelo's trying to sell the fight. That's the fucking point. This is entertainment at the same time behind everything, behind, uh, besides the fighters fighting, come fight night, all the press conferences, interviews, everything. That's all part of the show. But Canelo never disrespected him until Danny Jacobs said, fuck that motherfucker right there. And you can see in Canelo's face, okay, motherfucker, I got you. I got your number, bitch. And that's what happened. He beat his fucking ass fight night. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to Caleb Plant. A lot of people, oh, let's clean up the sport. Let's change the sport. What happened to boxing morality? Oh, what happened to this and that? You know? Caleb Plant also said to Eddie Reynoso, his trainer, and Canelo Alvarez, which that's basically like his father figure. He told them both, suck my dick, bitch. He called them bitches. How? He kept bringing up excuses about Cumbluro. Bro, come on, motherfucker. Are you a man? Are you a fighter? Are you just complaining because of your mom? Because of your daughter? Yeah, bro, I'm sorry that shit happened. You know? And may God rest their souls. I'm sorry. But stop making excuses. That was 3 years ago. Canelo Alvarez gave his hair follicle, and he kept testing with FADA, strict FADA testing, and he always came out negative. So he didn't abuse Cumberland. Plus, Cumberland is not a anabolic steroid. So get your facts down straight. And Canelo deserves his respect. Stop disrespecting him. All you social media platforms out there, YouTube, you know who you are. The man deserves his respect, just as Floyd Money Mayweather at one time demanded and deserved his respect. So stop hating on Canelo because he's Mexican. Stop being racist. This is boxing. Don't bring that shit up in here. This is boxing, okay? This isn't about race. This isn't about blacks and Mexican and a war and because of this and because of that, because he said this, because of his color. Man, this shit just gives me ignited. It's a very sensitive topic. Speaking about race, I get very mad because a lot of YouTube channels out there don't know crap about boxing, even though people think they do. But because those are the same people that don't know anything about boxing themselves. So they feed, 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 they feed into these boxing channels that claim facts supposedly, but they're not. It's all fake. It's all biased. Man, stop buying this bullshit. Stop following a lot of these dudes out here trying to promote and talk about boxing and talking about the same crap about Canelo, about Valdez, about they're saying Viva Mexico, Viva la Raza, man, whatever. Like that's they're prideful to be from Mexico. It's like a lot of us are proud, to be American, to live in America. Let them be proud. So be it. But Caleb Plant was very disrespectful, saying "suck my dick." That right there is very disrespectful. That right there is very disrespectful. Canelo Alvarez was never disrespectful. He just pushed him. He has never tweeted or had these devious behavior behind social media, even on interviews. He always he always came out with a respectful tone towards Caleb Sweet Cheeks. So come November 6th, Sweet Cheeks will get his Sweet Cheeks clapped. Comment down below, like, subscribe to my channel, please. Until next time, this has been the Event Boxing Show, and I'm out.